Hey everybody, Metalhead Wife here, and today I wanted to talk about my very tiny collection of Pandora gold charms and Trollbeads gold charms. Pandora's pretty well known. Everybody knows Pandora, but not as many people know about Trollbeads. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the Pandora bracelet and what little gold charms I got in it, and then we're going to talk about the Trollbeads, and then I'll talk about the differences between the two. Okay, first up, here's my Pandora bracelet. Let's start with the safety chain. This is an old one. I've had it for a long time, and there have been times I've had a larger Pandora collection, and there's been times I've had a smaller. Right now I'm at the smaller end of my Pandora collection. I didn't start collecting with Pandora. I actually started with Trollbeads, but Pandora just had a few things that I really liked. So I thought, you know what, I can start a collection. So this is on the asymmetrical star pave clasp bracelet. I love stars. Very selective about Pandora. I do find a lot of their things are quite cutesy, and I'm really not a fan of cutesy, not really. But yes, this is a very old clasp. It's the only clasp I have. I want to get a gold clasp, but the only one they have is hearts on it, and I'm just not one of those kind of people. All right. This, if you'll notice, has like a pinprick design of stars. This is an old retired Pandora charm, and I can't even find the name of it. I've had it for quite a few years. Next one on here, this is my newest addition to my gold bracelet. Of course, it's a star. I love it. Has little star cutouts on the bottom, on the top. And actually, this is on sale for those of you that are interested at 50% off on Rue Lala. Next one up is a very old one. It's a star dangle. So the bail is sterling silver, and the star is 14 karat yellow gold. There's not even a name for it. That's how old it is. You look it up in an old Pandora catalog, this is just a number. The next here is a clip. This is a Lucerne, L-U-C-E-R-N-E clip, and it has kind of a flower-like design. Love these. I don't even know the name of this one, and I couldn't find it in the catalog. It just had a number. But it's pretty and ornate. It's an open work charm, and I love it. This is a new addition as well. I think it's cool. I got it for Halloween, and I'm just going to keep on wearing it. And it glows in the dark. This is another one that I can't find the name of, but fun fact, real diamonds. Not cubic zirconia, real diamonds. I'm not a fan of cubic zirconia. I much rather have a lab created diamond and pay the money than have cubic zirconia, but it is what it is. Here's another Lucerne clip. I just love these clips. They're so nice. And then this is another oldie. This is a heavily oxidized sterling silver star, a little bit of a 14 karat gold accent, and a real diamond. Real. And here's its companion bead. I don't know how long I've had these, but it's been a long time. Oxidized silver, 14 karat gold accents as the bezel, real diamonds. And last but not least, the queen bee. That's what I call her. I don't even know if there's even a name for her. Whee! And that's it for my Pandora gold bracelet. That's all the gold I have. I'm very selective about it. Also, for a good period of years there, I could not afford any gold. So the fact that I was able to get the gold star recently, They had a 50% off sale on Pandora. That's where I got that from. But now Rue La La has it, so maybe I'll pick up a second one. Pandora uses 14 karat yellow gold. And you may wonder, why don't I have a gold bracelet? I did have a Pandora gold bracelet. I'm not going to say I didn't kick myself. I sold it for some stupid reason. I'm not going to tell you why, because it was stupid. But to be honest, I like having the silver bracelet. I really like stars. And I feel that against the silver, the gold pops more. So I feel like, because when I had all my gold on a gold bracelet, they all kind of blended together. And I actually was surprised that I didn't like the look. Okay, so I'm going to put the Pandora bracelet aside. Now, these troll beads have some glass beads on them, Muranos, as we know. I do not like Pandora Muranos at all. I've always found Pandora Muranos to be simplistic, and quite frankly, once you look at troll beads Muranos, I think you're going to know what I'm talking about. Now, I got into troll beads before I got into Pandora. I don't even know how I discovered troll beads, because I'm going to be honest with you, troll beads are gorgeous, detailed, lovely, but they just, for some reason, weren't able to gain the attention that Pandora did. I don't know why. There used to be an actual troll bead store in my home state, and I used to go visit there as much as I could remember to, you know, being a working lady and, you know, having family and responsibilities at home. You know, the drive was a little bit out of my way, so I wouldn't go too frequently, but I was amazed that there was a troll bead store in my home state that wasn't 50 million years away. So I went as much as I could, but Pandora is just everywhere. But they're to me, I don't think one is better than the other. I think they have their own place. And I feel like, quite honestly, I feel like the way I choose my Pandora is a lot how I choose my troll beads. I actually wear these together sometimes, and I think they look similar because I pick more organic, oxidized things from Pandora. I don't pick the cutesy stuff, and troll beads is a little more heavily oxidized. I also have my troll beads on a silver chain. Now, I did have a 14 karat gold foxtail, as they call it, chain, and I did sell it, and it just was too short. When I bought it, I thought I bought the right length, but it was not. And it frustrated me. I could not even wear this many beads on there, because as you know, when you wear charm bracelets, and the more beads you put on, the tighter the bracelet fits. But let's get started on the troll beads. Okay? So, the first one here, let me just get this into focus, is a lotus flower. Lotus bead. Okay? Then this is a Murano. Look at the sparkle on this. That's why I picked it. I have Muranos, but I like the sparkly ones to go with my gold bracelets to have a little more pizzazz. Isn't that gorgeous? The next one I have here is called a 2+2. Let me just get this into focus. I apologize. It's textured and then non-textured. Very unusual bead. Love it. The next one here is called Brew of the Moors. And they don't have this available in the Troll Beads catalog, but what Troll Beads will do, any bead you want that's in silver, if you want it in gold, they'll make it. They'll make it. Then this one's simply called Planet. And this is sterling silver, oxidized, and gold. Then this is, they do natural gemstones. This is a smoky quartz. I felt it kind of went with the gold and the silver, smoky quartz, all natural. I couldn't even find the name for this one, but I would probably call it Saturn. That's the only gold on there, and the rest is sterling silver, heavily oxidized. Trollbeads has a very dark look, a very earthy look. All their beads are very heavily oxidized silver. So either you like it or you don't. It's not shiny like Pandora. This is a cool one, and I haven't seen him. I used to have 2 of them. I sold one. That I didn't feel so bad about. Here's the sun, and then you flip it, and there's the moon. Pretty cool, right? It's called Happy Universe, and it has stars all around the edges here. But that's the sun, and that's the moon. Here's another smoky quartz. And this one is simply called Around the World. And I believe this does spin on its own. That's the gold, and the rest is sterling silver. Here's the 2 + 2 again, but you'll see it's silver and gold. I had to get both. Now this one, let me try and get a good angle on this. As this spins around, this is Happy Fish. So there's 1 fish in silver and 1 fish in gold. And they're connected and they spin around almost like a yin-yang. Here's another pretty glittery one. Now this one, I don't think they make anymore either. This is one of their older designs. It's called Fish or Bird. Let me see if I can get us focused in here a little better. Fish or bird. See, it's got one mouth that could be a bird. The other mouth is a fish. It's kind of cool, kind of quirky. And then this one is called Lucky Knot. Now, this is I don't have a bracelet charm catcher, but I have this. It's a spacer. It's very grippy. This is also 18 karat gold. Try to get this to focus. There we go. And here's the clasp. The clasp is in gold. It's an elephant. See his ear, his eye, and this is the trunk. It's the same for this one. It's a smaller elephant. So let's talk about the differences. Okay. Pandora, 14 karat gold. And it's a snap clasp, right? You open it up like this. You screw the beads on. Beads nowadays don't screw on. That shows you how old I am. You put your beads on. You put this. I do recommend with any bracelet that's, of any value, if you can get a clasp on a protective thing. And then you just kind of put this on there and give it a snap. And then it's on. All right? This is a snake chain. I'm told that these stretch. Honestly, if they do, it's not much. And I don't like tight bracelets at all. And they tried to sell me, I think, a 17 or an 18. I was like, are you kidding me? And I got a 19. Because I like to wear it pretty filled with charms. Let me put it on my wrist here. Let's see if I can do this. I like it almost completely filled with charms, not totally filled with charms, because I do like to, let me get off camera for a second. I do like to have movement on my bracelet. I don't like stiff, stuffed to the brim charms that I can't even, move around or do anything with. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, okay, this is stiff, and there we go. Got it. So I have a 6 1/4 wrist. I'm left-handed, so this wrist is 6 1/2. And this is big enough to fit on both. So I like the movement. See how much room I got there? But I like it slides down my arm pretty, you know, pretty far down, right? But I like that. I don't like, if I can't move my wrist, if I can't move this around like this, and it feels constricted anyway, I probably could have done an 18, but I think, I think I tried on an 18, and I think I was like, nah. So the way Pandora works, and what I like about Pandora is that most of their charms are uniform. At least most of the time. Very rarely do they stick out so much. So you got kind of a uniform look. Like, yes, the charms are all a little different, but they don't vary too much in size. And so it's kind of a uniform look. I don't know how else to describe that, but they're not drastically bigger. It's not like one charm is like this big and then this one's like tiny, and I don't know. It gives a balanced look. I also like the fact that you put the clips. So you've got your clasp, and then 1/3 of the way around a clip, 1/3 of the way around a clip. So that way you can evenly distribute your charm. So I could put a few here, and a few there, and it looks more balanced and even. Because one thing I hate about the troll beads is that it just slides around. Okay? But the cool thing about troll beads, first off, they use 18 karat gold. 18 karat. So all of these gold pieces are 18, and that, and their prices are not bad. Okay? I'll put a link for troll beads. And of course Pandora at the bottom. But troll beads is 18 karat. Okay, troll beads has more bracelet sizes, and what you can do is pick your bracelet chain, and then this comes separate. This is sold separately. Here, take a look. See how I just took that off? So you can buy one charm, you can buy one chain, and you can buy different clasps for different looks, which I think is genius. Right? Also, their Muranos are superior. I mean, look at this. And this is not even like, this is just a simple glitter. Now, they do have a darker aesthetic. And by darker, I mean color. They're more oxidized. So either you're going to like that look or you're not. I do. You'll notice that a lot of my Pandora charms are oxidized. Like this. And then I have, this guy. I haven't bought troll beads charms in years. I just had a recent job change. We moved to Alabama a few years ago, and we were very, very, very tight on money. And believe it or not, I didn't buy a single piece of jewelry for a couple of years. And I just kind of, got into my job. And then after almost 2 years, I moved closer to my home, got a very tiny raise, still wasn't enough to buy jewelry. And finally, about 1.5 years ago, I finally landed the job. And it's a lot of work, and it's, but it pays a lot more money. And finally, I can start thinking like, oh, I can actually buy these again. I can buy charms to add to this. I have plenty of silver. I'm just moving to gold. I just feel like gold is, I love silver, but gold just has more warmth to it, and I like the warmth. So let me pop off my Pandora bracelet. So I can't tell you one or the other. They're two very different looks. It depends on what you're looking for. When I pick Pandora, I tend to pick stars, a lot of celestial. They have been recently doing you know, evil eyes and stuff. And I'm just like, I'm a sucker for that. I'm like, ooh. And also Pandora Me is interesting. Pandora Me is kind of like Trollbeads has a line that's similar to Pandora Me. It's called Trollbeads X, just X. Very interesting, but that's something I'm going to talk about another time, because Pandora Me and Trollbeads X are two very, very similar, like how these are charms on a chain, charms on a chain. It's kind of like they almost copy each other. But Trollbeads has a more of an aesthetic that I like. I like their style better. The only thing is, I wish that I could have it where it had clips like this so I could control, because I hate when the beads slide all around to the bottom. We all know how that goes, and you can't see, you know, all your wonderful, beautiful beads. And it's just, you just get frustrated. You're like, okay, why am I looking at? But the clasp is so dang pretty. Who really cares? Right? So that's my little collection of Trollbeads and Pandora. Like I said, two very different camps, but I feel they work together. I feel that, you know, you could wear them together. They're just different styles. They're both equally addictive when it comes to collecting. So I'm going to leave you up to that. So I will post the links down below, and you can ask me any questions you have about, I used to work at Pandora, by the way, for a brief time. All about the discount. I didn't care. I wanted a discount. And that's where I also got some of my gold pieces. Did that? Gosh, that was years ago. I enjoyed it, though. And I would... Trollbeads, you know, was similar to Pandora. Trollbeads and Pandora back in the day, when they first started out, were sold in jewelry stores that had like a little, you know, little Trollbead section or a little Pandora section. And then as time went on, you'll notice that Pandora went and opened up their own stores, and Trollbeads tried doing that too, though they still have little mom and pop shops that they sell at. But Pandora is easier to find if you're looking for a brick and mortar store, much easier to find. But I feel that if you're kind of tired of Pandora, if you feel like everybody's got a Pandora bracelet, but you like the look of a charm bracelet, but you just don't want a Pandora one, Trollbeads might be the answer. But like I said, Trollbeads is a completely different aesthetic. So if you're into cutesy stuff and cute travel charms and hearts and you know, stuff like that, you might want to stick with Pandora. But Trollbeads is more detailed, more finely detailed, 18 karat gold. They both, of course, do extensive sterling silver options. But I think Muranos are superior with Trollbeads. And I think that you're going to be very interested in what you find. Anyway, that's all I've got for now. I'll be posting more videos soon of some of my other things, but this is something I wanted to share for quite a while. So, like I said, please like, please subscribe. I don't post frequently, but I do try to be honest in my reviews and no flashy crap and no stupid stuff. I just say, hey, here it is. But there'll be more later. Oh, you just caught my dog. He just snuck on by. Anyway, folks, have a great day, and I hope to hear from you soon. And like I said, please leave comments. Which one do you like better, Pandora or Trollbeads? Let's talk about it. Have a great day. Keep it metal.